Hey ladies, it's Brittany. Today's video is basically about face care, skincare. You don't want to be one of those older women who has like dark spots and like you're blotchy and you just have lines and wrinkles like all out of nowhere. You don't want to be one of those older women, because I've seen it before. I actually have a few aunts that have, issues with their skin. I love you guys. Hopefully they don't kill me. Washing your face and moisturizing is super duper important. Anything that you may have, anything that may have accumulated on your face during the day, or whether it's sweat, there's all kinds of pollutants in the air. Like, you just want to make sure that you're washing all that away. So a few of my favorites right now, as far as like makeup removal or just skincare in general, they all happen to come from Mary Kay. And the reason being is my mom is a Mary Kay consultant, and so she laces me with all types of products, and I love this. So what I wash my face with, I always wash my face in the shower. Botanical Effects cleanser, and it's all natural. So if you have really sensitive skin like I do, it comes in like a little green and white bottle like this. It's really helpful. It's not scented. And it's also really light. And you can tell that it works because your skin it feels like it's breathing again. Another favorite of mine, what I follow up with is this Time-Wise Even Complexion Essence. And this basically, it's not like Ambi. It helps even out your entire complexion. I like it because I think I've been using it for probably like 3 months, and I've seen a noticeable difference because I have like a pimple like right here, and it left a dark spot, and I noticed that it's been gradually getting lighter. So I recommend this a lot, and you really don't need a whole lot either. A little bit of this goes a long way, and this is the Time-Wise Even Complexion Essence. Next, what I follow that with is the moisturizer. I can't stress how important moisturizer is. Like, my skin is like combination oily to dry sometimes, depending on obviously the season, but this summer it's been really dry. And so I use this Time-Wise age fighting moisturizer, and it comes with sunscreen. It's SPF 30, which is good because a lot of us don't put sunscreen on our face like when we're doing our makeup, and so this comes in handy. And a little bit of this goes a long way as well. This normally lasts me like, I don't know, maybe 3 months. And that's washing my face and using it every day. So this is essential before you do anything else, before you put on any makeup. Next, I love the foundation primer by Mary Kay, because I actually compared it to, who was it? I want to say it was Smashbox, their foundation primer. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. But I compared it with a foundation primer that I got at Sephora, and I liked it, and I thought that was my end-all be-all as far as foundation primer went. Wrong. My mom introduced this to me, and she was like, just try it and see, if you like it. And I was like, Mom, I'm not going to like it. I already found one that I like, blah, blah, blah. So then when I ran out, she ended up giving me this primer. And I've been using it. And I love this stuff. Next, since it's summertime and I haven't been feeling like wearing like foundation. I've been feeling like going free as a bird, like my face. But I haven't. At least not every day. And so when I do want to have a little bit of color to my face, I use this tinted moisturizer, which has a sunscreen in it as well. It's SPF 20. It's not as strong as the moisturizer, and probably not as strong as most other sunscreen products, but it does work. Where I live in Southern California, the sun is beaming constantly, and it's been really warm this summer. It's been like in the hundreds, and so any type of sunscreen, any type of protection that you can get, use it. But this is amazing. It's so light, and it doesn't, you really don't feel like you have anything on. And it kind of works as like a little baby bronzer, sort of, kind of like, you know how some people use bronzing powder? Well, I don't really need it, not too much. Like, I have a friend that uses bronzing powder, but she's a little bit lighter than I am. And when I use this, people tell me like that I glow. Like, I went into the beauty shop, and one of the other hairdressers there, she said, "You look like you're glowing." And I was like, "I do?" And she said, "Yeah." Like, I was like, "Oh, well, maybe it's this tinted moisturizer I've been using. Hooray for my tinted moisturizer." And a lot of people say that my skin looks a lot more natural. Like, I don't look like I'm wearing makeup like foundation, because some foundation tends to look cakey depending on how people apply it. But other times you can just tell that someone's wearing it. It doesn't necessarily look bad, but you can tell that they have some foundation on. And I don't want that look for this summer. I want to look as natural as possible, with the exception of like my eyes. And so this tinted moisturizer has been like my best friend this whole summer. And then it adds a little bit of extra moisture that my skin otherwise wouldn't have. But these two are kind of like interchangeable. You don't necessarily have to use both. You can use this one and then use your foundation, or you can use this one acting as your moisturizer and your foundation. So, I mean, it's really up to you, but I use both because I know how my skin is. It'll start looking all crazy and I'm looking like lizard lady. But these are the products that I love to death, and they're Mary Kay, but you don't necessarily have to use Mary Kay. But I honestly do swear by them. Just because I've used different other products, I find that these work best for me and my sensitive skin. And so I hope this video helped out a little bit with some people who may be trying to find something that they really like, or something that works for them. And, you know, not every product is going to work for everyone, obviously, but just a little idea so you can kind of get out there and kind of see like what products are out there, because there aren't just like 5 makeup companies. There really just aren't. There's tons. So I would just experiment with some and just figure out what you like and what works best for you and your skin. And like I said, everything isn't going to work. What works for one person isn't going to work for another person. So just kind of test the waters and experiment. So I hope that helped out a little bit, and I will see you ladies later.